Hey everybody, Randy here again from Harris Model Works, coming at you today with a another take on the Moebius 71 Ford Ranger pickup truck. Uh, what I've got is it's going to be yet another work vehicle, so it doesn't look nothing like what's on the box. Let me get the camera spun around here. Hope y'all can see that all right. Anyway, it's this model right here, and I'll pull the box away and show you what I got. I built my version here of this one as a F250. On the box it says 71, which has got a 71 grill in it, but I also have the 72 Sport Custom, which was warped beyond building, so I robbed parts out of it. So I actually stuck the 72 grill on this one. I kind of like that one just a little bit better than the 71 model. But the Model King version comes with these hubcaps on it, and they are actually 4 3/4 ton to a 1 ton truck. And the little short bed truck that's in the kit is a 1/2 ton. So the hubcaps for that kit is actually incorrect. So what I did in order to use them, I used the stock rims out of the kit, but I used the tires out of the AMT 72 Chevy Blazer. I used the off-road tires out of that kit to simulate the 16.5-inch tires that would be on like a 3/4 ton truck. So, and I did the let me get it spun around here. The mirrors on the doors, I bent the frames out of music wire, and the little bracket that runs from this little bracket that goes down here back to the door, that was also made out of a piece of music wire. And the mirror heads themselves are actually just carved out of sheet styrene, and the ladder rack on top is all out of styrene, square rod. And the toolbox is also built out of sheet styrene. And I added a trailer hitch on the back, and yeah, the model itself, they're okay, but I will say that I wouldn't recommend these kits here for a beginner, because you got to have patience getting the cab and the bed lined up. A lot of them, there's a lot of warpage. I've got like 5 of these kits, and every one of them had some type of warp in it of some part or another that I've had to deal with. And I know some guys have built it, and they got in the middle right here where the bed and the cab meet is like bowed up. Instead of being in a flat plane like this, it's bowed up, and I'm not sure what's causing that. I know in the early, I don't know if they ever rectified the problem or not, but in the early instructions when these kits first came out, I think they had the rear cab mount that actually glues to the bottom of the floor pan assembly for the interior, was they had you putting it on backwards, and I'm not sure. I haven't paid it any attention to see if they actually fixed that or if they just left it like it is, and if so, that might be what's causing a lot of the problems with the guys that can't get the bed and the cab lined up properly. I don't know. Actually, that 72 Sport Custom I spoke about that I got this grill out of was kind of doing that too. Like I said, I tried to put it together, but it was like I couldn't do anything with it. It was beyond building. So, like I said, I just robbed parts and pieces out of it. I do like the detail. They put a they paid attention to a lot of detail, especially under the hood. With as far as they actually have you mounting like motor mounts to the sides of the engine and the engine block and stuff, and that's pretty cool detail and stuff like that. You know that you don't normally see in model kits. They kind of paid attention to that part of it, and then, like I said, they are decent kits, but it takes a lot of patience, guys. These do. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend these things for a beginner as far as first kit, because it can worry it'll worry you to death if you let it. It can be aggravating, but like I said, with some patience and a little bit of filing here and there, sanding there and here, and you can actually get a decent model out of them. But yeah, this is my take on it. I've got like I said, I've got 5 of these things. One of them being the one I couldn't build. But so I've got a couple more coming up in future videos here for you guys. But anyway, yeah, I figured I'd give y'all a quick look at this one. And I hope y'all enjoy it. And it was, like I said, it was a fun build. Once you, after building a couple of them, you kind of figure out where the downfall is, and you can know what to do with it from there. But once you get that figured out, they are actually really fun builds. So you can do a whole lot with them, that's for sure. But, yeah, my father actually had one similar to this. His was a '74 model, and it was actually a half-ton, but it had the ladder rack and stuff on top of it, and it was kind of a similar color. This is I want to say it's a Rust-Oleum color. I don't have. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's actually, well, no, this ain't it either. I'm not sure where the can of paint's at, but it's actually like a sea mist or something like that, but it's a Rust-Oleum color. Kind of creating a shadow here. I'm trying to stay out of the light. But anyway, guys, this is gonna be my post for the week right here, and I hope y'all enjoy it. And like I said, building, all the scratch building stuff that you can do with the trucks and whatnot, like the toolboxes and the ladder racks and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun to me. I love doing stuff like that. But anyway, yeah. With that being said, I guess I'm gonna cut this one off here, and I do want to say thanks to all my subscribers and everybody leaving me thumbs up in the comments and everything. I do appreciate that, guys, and gals. I'm sorry, not to try to leave anybody out here, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna call it on this one, and I will talk to y'all later. Randy saying peace and have a good one.